She doesn't go unnoticed, does she, Austin? Little Lizzo, for your Easter Monday, you are welcome. We have plenty more coming up.
Looking forward to that. Thank you, Dickie.
Pleasure.
Here are today's top stories.
Campaign nightmare. Anthony Albanese under attack. The Labor leader booed at Blues Fest and losing ground in the polls. Pressure mounting on the PM hopeful as his opponent heads west.
Docking today, cruise liners sail back into Aussie seas. The welcome arrival more than 2 years in the making as more border restrictions are eased.
Slugged more at the checkout. Record hikes on daily staples at our biggest supermarkets. This morning, what's being done to ease the soaring prices.
Plus, 5 towns, 5 days. I'm hitting the open road for an epic Aussie adventure. The communities, the people, and the spirit that make up this great country. This morning, we're live from Shepparton in regional Victoria.
A royal Easter with a difference. Prince William leads the traditional Sunday service as the Queen stays home. And new this morning, Prince Harry's promise to his children.
And wake up with Nicolas Cage, the Hollywood megastar, on his mind-boggling new role today, Easter Monday, the 18th of April 2022.
Really looking forward to that. It's so nice to have your company. It is 7 a.m. on today, and thank you for making it part of your Easter Monday. Belinda and I are holding down the fort here in the studio. We've got Dickie with entertainment, but Karl is on a very special mission in Shep. G'day, Karl.
Good morning, Karl.
Good morning, guys. Nice to see you this morning. Nice to see you all across Australia. Hope you had a wonderful weekend with your family over Easter. Coming to you live from Shepparton this morning. This week, we're visiting regional communities to see how they're faring after a really rough few years. We'll have more on that soon. But if you are in the area, make sure you come down to Monash Park. We'd love to say good day to you and to hear from you a little bit later in the program. But right now, we begin with breaking news out of Brisbane. Terrible news, where a child has been killed in a horror house fire. Let's go straight to Jess Millwood at the scene in Clayfield. Jess, what more can you tell us?
Karl, I can confirm that the age of the deceased child is 6. This is a 6-year-old little boy. He was due to celebrate his 7th birthday in just a fortnight. I've been speaking with the boy's grandfather, who lives just down the road. He says the family was celebrating Easter Sunday with him just yesterday, and now they've woken to this tragedy. This is what is left of the home here in Clayfield. It has been completely gutted. Unfortunately, the fire has started at the rear of the house, and that is just near where the little boy's bedroom was. Emergency crews were called here just before 4 o'clock. The mother and father and their 4-year-old daughter all managed to escape. And tragically, all they could do then was stand there and watch as this fire took hold of their property. Here's what fire crews had to tell us a short time ago.
Yeah, the crews were met by a lot of heat and a lot of smoke. It was very difficult to make entry in through the front door, but eventually they made entry through there. They made their way down the hallway to the back of the house where the fire believed to have started, and then from there they've worked their way back, extinguishing the fire.
The mother and father remain here on scene. They are being comforted by family, obviously extremely distressed. The little 4-year-old girl is with ambulance officers. Neighbours have actually been bringing her some teddies and toys to play with. The chaplain is also on scene because, Karl, there's been some really distressing scenes here, not just for the family, but for all the neighbours and emergency crews as well.
What comfort could they possibly find? Where do you even start with that grief and that pain that family is experiencing this morning? An awful story. OK, let's go to the election now. The Labor leader has suffered a major blow in the polls after a damaging first week on the campaign trail. And to add insult to injury, this was the response Anthony Albanese received at the Byron Bay Blues Fest last night. Check it out. Oof, it's Wind City. Federal politics reporter Fiona Willen is travelling with the Labor leader. Fee, good morning to you. A bad start, week 2 for Anthony